Lieutenant Edwards, what can you tell us about what's going on? I know we have the entire area blocked off here in downtown Birmingham. What can you tell us so far about what's happening?
Well, at this time, around 7:39 this morning, officers received a call in reference to a person with the gun, also sitting in this car. So a citizen said that there was a former employee here in this location that was sitting in this car thinking about taking his life.
When you arrived on the scene, what did you find? I know you blocked off the entire area. What caused you to go ahead and do that, and kind of walk us through the scene up until then?
Well, anytime that information goes out and we have somebody attempting to possibly harm themselves, our tactical officers, who are very well trained for situations like this, begin to set up a perimeter so we won't have any citizens that will come in the area. And so from that particular standpoint, officers begin to set up a command post, begin a plan as it relates to approaching to determine whether or not someone's in the car, if someone's harmed in the car.
I know that you said that someone heard one gunshot. Do we know if that person's okay or how they're doing at this time?
Well, at this time, there is still someone inside of the vehicle. We do not know if he's harmed at this time.
But he is alone in the car?
That's correct. That's correct.
Do you have any idea how old he is?
We don't have an age at this time. We're still trying to identify who he is.
And do you have a place of employment or formal?
No, we have not been able to locate that information at this time, but the citizen did mention that he was a former employee and possibly upset from a termination that took place yesterday.
Do you know the color and kind of car?
Well, we're showing a red truck, red pickup truck.
Have you made any contact with that man inside the truck yet?
Well, communication has not been made. Our tactical officers have approached the vehicle and attempted to make communications with the individual. But again, someone is still inside, and there's no one reported injured at this time.
So TAC officers are on the roof.
That's correct.
What's the next step?
The next step is to possibly make entry into the vehicle.
Why have you not done that until this point? You know, for people who are wondering, why not just go up to the car? What's the worry there? I mean, it sounds like you believe he has a gun at this point?
Well, the reason, methodically, you want to make sure that you approach this very sensitive. The citizen called and said she saw the individual with a firearm in his automobile. And so anytime there's a firearm reported, we want to make sure we take the necessary precautions before we enter into harm's way. And so
it was a shotgun, correct?
That's correct. That's correct.
And did she know him?
I'm not sure at this time.
Okay.
Is there any indication that he's threatened anybody else?
Not at this time. It's just strictly himself. He's starting to do harm to himself.
But you believe a shot has been fired at some point, correct?
We do believe that. We do believe that. And, but I'll be able to update you guys in just a few minutes later.
Are there any, there were some reports on Twitter that the police were getting upset with people in the area surrounding buildings taking pictures, or
right.
Is there any truth to that?
Well, the issue there is anytime an individual apparently have a firearm, we want to make sure we take the necessary precautions. And sometimes we have citizens that really want to see what's going on. We want to make sure that we take the necessary precautions and to make sure all citizens are clear in the area because a person have a firearm.
Going off of that, how can people help you? As you said, you still have a lot of work out here to do. How can people help you kind of keep everyone safe and do your job? What do you want our viewers to know?
Well, we want our viewers to be patient at this time. We're actually dealing with this situation. Just kind of maybe stay out of the area for now, and we will definitely give you information here shortly.
Any idea how long this can go on?
And how long has it been going on?
Well, correct, since 7:50 this morning, since officers arrived on the scene. So we hopefully shortly we can sum this up.
For just a record, please give me your title and your name.
My title's Public Information Officer. First name is Sean, last name is Edwards.
Thank you, Lieutenant Edwards.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.